Hi everybody, it is International Fraud Awareness Week, and we have another instance for you today. This time somebody called from out of state and contacted a local real estate agent and let them know that their primary home in North Carolina had experienced a fire and that their camp home on Oneida Lake needed to be liquidated. They needed to sell that property and get the cash to help pay for some of their needs back home in North Carolina where they had had this fire. So they sent a driver's license, they sent some proof of who they were. Most of the communication was by email, but they were able to have a telephone conversation that satisfied the real estate agent's curiosity. And they authorized the real estate agent to contact a locksmith to get the locks changed on the house so that she could get some internal pictures of the property to post online for the sale of the home. So the real estate agent did so, went out to the property, took pictures inside, outside, had the locks changed. Everything was set to show the house and to sell this camp house on the lake for whoever would want to buy it. And they got a buyer from the internet. Now, in the meantime, one of the neighbors noticed that this house was for sale online because they had a notification set up and they were alerted that a house on their street was for sale. So they reached out to the real estate agent, made an offer. The real estate agent said that they couldn't take the offer because they already had a buyer. The neighbor offered extra money and offered to make it a cash deal, and still the real estate agent said that they already had a buyer that was moving very quickly and that they would not entertain the offer. Out of frustration, the neighbor who lives on the same street as the camp house reached out to the property owner because they were neighbors and friends and said, "Hey, why are you selling this property to somebody? You had told me that if you ever sold, you would let me know so that I could have it for my family to kind of sprawl out and extend our experience living on this camp street on the lake." And the property owner, the neighbor, the friend said, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not selling my property." So the property owner was directed to the listing online and saw clear as day that it was his property that was listed online for sale. He reached out to the real estate agent and put a halt to the whole process. But folks, if that friend and neighbor had not been paying attention, that whole transaction very easily could have gone all the way through, and that buyer would have taken ownership of the property in a fraudulent transaction that would have created headaches for everybody. So please sign up for the fraud alert protection that we have here at Madison County and let any of your friends and family know. The folks who are being targeted by this are those who have vacant property or camp properties, seasonal properties that are not where they live, where the tax bills are going to a different address. So folks, please be vigilant and look out for one another. Have a great day and God bless you.